Full disclosure, a review copy of this game was provided to me either by its publisher or development team. Die Young, fun until it isn't. Die Young is an about 8-hour-long open-world escape simulator survival game where you play as a girl trying to escape this strange and terrifying island. After playing Die Young Prologue, I was so nervous that this would be the same type of game, and I'm so pleased to say that it isn't. Die Young fixes the balance issues I have with the Prologue. There's health regeneration options everywhere, enemies are spread out, and it feels like a completely different game. However, that isn't to say that it's without its issues. The gameplay consists of you surviving and completing task after task to set up an escape. There are difficulty settings here, so if you're not a fan of games that make you constantly find water sources, you can play on one of the two easier modes, which is what I did to make the game more enjoyable to me. I started out actually loving this game. It's so full of mystery and intrigue. You want to explore every area that catches your eye for documents and items. I wasn't even paying attention to the main quest for the first couple of hours, but when I was over exploring, I was like, okay, let me do what the game actually wants me to do. And this is when the seams of Die Young start to fall apart. The quest structure is Die Young's biggest downfall. At first I liked it. I'd make tons of progress, then I would get to the spot where I needed a key to progress, so I have to go to another area to get it. I get there and nope, you need to learn a recipe and craft an item to progress. So now I need to go find a recipe, craft an item, run back, get the key, then go all the way back to the door I was trying to unlock. This was mildly annoying, but whatever. After running around cliffs and jumping and falling and dying and searching for over an hour, I finally find the recipe, only to find that I'm stuck in a game-breaking glitch. I can't craft. The crafting system is not available on my game. After playing around with the settings, I found that changing my difficulty back to survival would bring it back. So for the rest of the night, anytime I needed to craft something, I'd have to go into the menu and go back and forth between difficulties. I went to bed then woke up the next day to play and this bug was somehow fixed. Not sure what happened, but I could now craft on the difficulty I was playing on. I could finally upgrade the annoying inventory slots that don't stack consumables. So I continued the game more, and then what do you know? Another spot where I have to backtrack and go on a wild goose hunt to proceed. And this is where I become just over the game. This is Die Young's greatest downfall. Traversal is such a daunting task that it's a slap to the player's face after all the traversing and climbing you've done to be like, before you go ahead, you now have to backtrack and find an item necessary to continue. The climbing and platforming just isn't fun here. It's risky. It can cost you your life and progress. I've done enough climbing and searching and backtracking. Let me just move on. I feel like getting to this place is enough of a challenge. Don't make me now have to do the thing I just did to get where I am now. Go get this, but this needs this to get that. Go get that, then come back to get this to do that. I'm over it. Die Young's world pulled me in with its mysterious world. It filled me with intrigue to explore all on my own, but it pushed me away with its constant forcing me to explore. Die Young is still a very solid game for those into searching every crack and crevice, but in terms of delivering an experience that's gonna stick with you rather than annoy you and make you roll your eyes for daring to try to stick with the story, this isn't it. I give Die Young a 6.5 out of 10. If you've played Die Young, tell me what you thought about it down in the comment section below. If you haven't played it, tell me if you plan on picking it up. Thumbs up. If you like the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and thanks for watching.